Hi, I'm Blue Jay. Welcome. Let's tap in with our ancestors, our fairies, a little bit of love, because we're going to use Rumi. I have 4 decks out today. So guides, masters, ancestors, all the above. What's our message? Ooh, the topsy-turvets. Ooh, something's complicated. See how this card can, spin? Something super, super complicated. Very different perspective. Interesting. This one. The dance. The dance of the divine feminine. Wow. Interesting. And that has a swirl in it too. And she jumped out. So there's something going on with you. There's some type of change, a perspective change. I even hear graduation. There's just this new you that's coming out. But some people ain't gonna like it. Because this card right here is 51. So 5 is about change. 1's about yourself. Then you look at 6. Something about love. Loving yourself. And this card is 42. Which is all about 6 again. Love. Unconditional love. But you know, one of the things I found out that it is... most love is conditional, baby. Alright, guides and masters. 4 is about stability and structure. 2 is about relationships and balance. And so you're balancing some type of love in your life. And it's changing you. And the cards just went everywhere. Everywhere. Guides and masters, what's our message today? They did it again. Whoa! Are you a hot mess? Because my cards are. I don't know if I want to use this method anymore. My cards are crazy. All right, let's find out. What do we got? 3 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. The Ace of Cups. There we go. A little bit of love, baby. A little bit of love. You are definitely changing what you want out of relationships. Completely, you're desiring something different. See that? Make sure you can see it. You're desiring something different. And I definitely get with that griffin. That's like a mythological creature, right? You want something magical that you've never had before. Let's clarify what this Knight of Swords and this Ace of Cups, that energy in between it. What is it that you're after for yourself? Strength. The Knight of Cups. Romance. Romance. The Magician, romance. You want romance. Okay. You want romance. You do not want a stable and traditional relationship because it hasn't gotten you where you wanted to be. Everybody knows. If you follow me, honey, you know that the Page of Pentacles is the Bow Chicka Wow Wow card. This is where you're planting a seed in the ground or in a hole. And the traditional relationships and working together haven't been working for you, and you want a love affair. You want a love affair. And some people are going to think that that's a really bad idea. Perspective, right? But you're like, I'm in my power, baby. I was going to say a different word, but we're editing for content. So that's what it is. You want a love affair. You don't want a relationship. You like being you so much, you don't want to compromise in a relationship. So guides and masters... What is our advice on creating this romance for our life? The Nine of Wands. The Strength again. The Page of Wands. The Ten of Cups. Look at that. Everybody knows. Bunnies. Bunnies. Everybody knows what bunnies do. Okay, so what it's literally saying is set some serious boundaries. Set some serious boundaries. Be in your feminine power. See how on these two cards right here, she's got that beautiful leopard, I want to say, that it is. And see how it's completely and utterly tame? She's in power. She sets the rules, the regulations, and this individual comes to her. And then she balances the cat energy with all of her wands. Meaning, you set the tone, be like, this is what I want. This is what I want. And if you don't want to give it to me, I'm going to find somebody that will. Honey, don't be afraid to go after what you want in life. This is your life. This is your one shot. Live large. When you set those boundaries, make sure they're not only what you want, but they're also well thought out, researched maybe. Like, know who you are. Have some background information. Go in with an agenda of fulfilling that. Which sounds crazy because you're like, well, romance should be, you know, being swept off your feet. Not all the time, honey. I mean, there's some French women out there that I admire, if you get what I'm saying. All right, guys and masters. If we do this and we are seeking this romance, what will we attract? What kind of partner will we attract for ourselves? What will we get? That's what I want to know. If we follow this advice, have boundaries, set the rules, set the parameters, what will we get? King of Swords. The Hangman. The Seven of Swords. The Knight of Rings. You're going to find a man who's going to play along. He's going to give you exactly what you are looking for. It doesn't matter how cuckoo and crazy you are on, I want a man who wears purple socks to bed. And he brings me, you know, dandelions in December. You're going to find someone who's going to give it to you. If you love yourself enough, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Guides and masters, what else do you want to tell us? I don't know. This card right here wants to come out. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. The dissolving light. The dissolving light. This is some serious divine feminine energy and really you being about yourself. Maybe you've been in some relationships where it hasn't been about you. It's been about them. You had to do all the work. You had to, you know what I mean? You know what I mean by that. In the bedroom, in the house, in the relationship. And you felt so down and out. And then you might have rejuvenated yourself and you're ready for some love again. But you realize it's not that type of love that you want. What you're really looking is for your light to keep burning bright and not someone to dim it. And the only way that they're not going to dim it is if they don't tie you down. They let you fly like a bird. And then you just land when you feel like it. You get what I'm saying? Go get you a lover. And you're going to find somebody, honey. You are going to find somebody. We have got 45 seconds. What else do you want to say to us, guides and masters, about this? Go find yourself a lover, honey. This one. Is there a man or woman that's already in our field willing to take this position? Nine of Wands. The High Priestess. Yes. Yes! There's someone like, I kind of want to. I don't know. Should I do it? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Yes. You got somebody in your field already that wants to do it. They're just a little shy. You got to bring them out of the closet.